Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. And today it's a pickups video. Yes, so I've got our backpack here. There's a lot of the backpack available in the high streets, so you don't need to, buy this one. I'm not paid. I'm not kind of being paid to advertise this particular backpack. Anyhow, let's get on with it. So a few things, bit of a mixed bag, literally. So let's have a look. These are charity shop buys. These are 150 quid something. Rocky Legends, lovely. Pick this up. 99p. Anyway, I'm kind of in the mode of buying boxing games. I mean, I've got Rocky for the Gamecube, and I knew of this game. I didn't have it for whatever reason, so I've picked it up now. So for anyone who doesn't know, Rocky, obviously it's based on the games, the films, I should say. In the first Rocky game, you could play as Rocky and go through his career kind of thing, kind of a progression through the films, like the opponents he meets and all the rest of it. Now Rocky Legends, on the other hand, you can play as Rocky, but you can also play as Drago, Club Lang, and I think Tommy Gunn as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's got like story modes and things like that, which is pretty cool. The other one I got on that day, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Now, obviously, that's not tying directly through a film, for one of the films, but it's got it's Xbox original again, original Xbox. It's got a crocodile in there and everything, so it might be pretty good. I've not checked out any reviews for that one. Just thought about 50, I might as well buy it. Now, I've got another Xbox original game here. Spy Hunter. I got this for $149. I think it's got ties in with the original Spy Hunter from the early 80s, if you remember that, in the arcade. A lot of sort of fun top-down racer, from what I can remember, and you can change it into a speedboat, things like that. But anyway, again, I don't know if it's supposed to be any good, but it's got the back of it there, and the Spy Hunter, there's a big explosion, so it looks like it's action-packed and what have you. So I'll pick that up. So that's another Xbox One. Okay, so I've got some PS2 stuff now. Right, so okay. That we know I saw this. Terminator Dawn of Fate. Okay, this is 50p. And it's Los Angeles 2027 AD. Blah 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 blah. It's set in the same timeline as the films, I think, but I don't think it's canon. I just like the Terminator, and it might be a good film, good game. I've got a Terminator 3 game, and I've got other, there's other T2 I picked up recently for the Mega Drive, the arcade version, arcade game, which is could be fun with the Menacer gun, which I don't have yet, but might be fun anyway. Anyway, this one, yeah, 50p. I thought, why not? It's only 50p. These and similar price, 49p for FIFA Street. Now this is a little side thing, if you will, from the FIFA line of games from EA. I'm not sure when this came out in 2005. Yeah, I thought it'd be about that time. Basically, I think it's just a game of football, but you can do a bit more freestyle things. Plus, playing football on the streets and so on. As you can see, it's got Ronaldinho on there. He's a Brazilian football player from back in the day. I'm not sure what you're up to nowadays, but he's on there. Okay, next one is Legends of Wrestling 2. Now, okay, so I've not played Legends of Wrestling. It's supposed to be really good. It basically, you can pit, in theory, say, I think it's got the British wrestlers in as well. Yeah, you've got Big Daddy and Giant Ace and so on. And you can basically pit, like say, at the back there, Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant. Obviously they faced off, I think it's WrestleMania 3 and so on, so you can recreate classic matches. Also you can have, I don't know, maybe Hulk Hogan against Big Daddy, I'm not too sure, so you got various modes there, very things. 99p, lovely stuff. I want to get the first one as well, haven't got that one yet, so I'll pick that one up. That's lovely stuff. and I was looking for sports games or something from back in the day. So one of them is NHL 2005. Now this is 50p. This one. So it looks like maybe you can fight. I remember I've got EA Hockey for the Mega Drive, which is featured in Swingers, the film, and also Mallrats as well. Maybe others, but you know, them two films featured EA Hockey. I think the first one. Basically, this is like an updated. This is EA Sports still. This is 2000 and something. 2004. So yeah, it's a yearly update thing. So I don't know if it's supposed to be any good. Again, it's 50p. Why not? Let's have 50p thing. Okay, that's up with the PS2 stuff. I've only got loads of stuff, but I did pick up an eBay purchase, Track and Field 2 for the NES. I don't know. I think it's got the kind of secondary games that you play on these kind of games, Track and Field 2. So I don't think, you know, if I'm going by the illustrations on there, it's not going to have the 100-meter sprint, that kind of thing. It looks like it's hurdles, pole vault, hammer, throw, archery. It's got various things. It looks like very varied. I don't know if I'll be like hammering the buttons on the controller to run about and stuff. There will be an element of that, I guess, but you know, maybe if we get Track and Field 1, I know that would have the kind of like, you know, the stock kind of events from you know, an Olympics. Anyway, I got a few more things. I picked these up, pretty good deal. Okay, this is a car game, basically a driver game, PS1. This is 99p. Yeah, don't know if it's any good. Picked it up, thought, we'll go with it, 99p, because they had other PlayStation games out there, but they kind of like, sometimes the shop I bought it from, they know the prices and they're a bit too kind of competitive with what's on eBay and so on. But this is 99p, thought I'd give it a go. Basically a car game, racing game, WRC events. So yeah, that looks alright. It's arcade, so it says arcade there, so maybe it was an arcade game. Which is why my Street, that kind of arcade style racer. I don't know how much damage you can do to the cars, but it's a rally, so maybe not as accomplished as Sega Rally. For me, that's like the benchmark. I mean, Colin McRae's good as well. Them series of games in Codemasters. Now, I also got a bunch of N64 games from the shop, and so got the prices on so you can see how much I paid. GT64 Championship Edition for the N64. You know, cartridge only, obviously, like I say, £2. I thought, I've not played it, but for £2, cartridge game, lovely stuff. I'm gonna have this. They had more in there. Maybe if I had more money, maybe next payday I might pay my visits, because they had more stuff. And for more systems, they had some Master System games, Mega Drive games, and so on. So, you know, if they still got them in, I might have them as well. Okay, so that was £2. This made by Ocean, which I think 1998. So yeah, GT64 might be pretty good. Might do a video on that. Now, I've been looking at this one for a while. I did have it originally. FIFA 98 Road to the World Cup. Yeah, you've also got World Cup 98, but FIFA 98. I put a lot of time into this on the N64. I didn't have it. I think I must have traded in, like a lot of people with FIFA games. They traded in for the new version. I don't know how much I paid, you know, as well as my FIFA 98 to get FIFA 99. But anyway, yeah, got FIFA 98 again. What was good about this game in particular? Even not just the fact that you can just qualify for a World Cup, which is kind of a weird thing for a game. Like, just all you can do is qualify for a tournament. You don't play the tournament yourself. No, it was fun because you had an indoor option, so you could play indoors. You know, like he's playing in, you know, it's basically like kicking the ball against the wall and bounce back and so forth. It's pretty cool. But also, what you could do as well, you've got the English commentators when you're playing. Can't remember who does it. Brian, I think it's Andy Gray, Martin Tyler. I really can't remember. But you can also have a German commentator as well, which is kind of odd. But I put it on just to see what it's like. It's quite a novel. Like, I don't know how to speak German, but it's quite a novel thing. I mean, I don't know if any subsequent versions of FIFA have that option, but I thought it's quite novel. Anyway, yeah, so you can see, counted only £3. Like I say, I was looking at getting this for a while. I did have it, and I watched on eBay and so on. But for £3, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, last game today is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I paid £6 for this one. Yeah, never played it. It always looked. I remember seeing it in, on display, at various shops. It looks like F-Zero, but with Star Wars. If you remember Episode 1, one of the standout scenes for me. I mean, a lot of people don't like the film, and to me personally, it's maybe the weakest one of the series thus far. Anyway, one of the standout sequences for me is the Boonty Eve pod race, which are really fast little vessels and whatever, racing around track, the big track a few times. Anyway, so this is based on that, basically that thing, and it lends itself really well to a video game thing. So yeah, £6. Pretty good, pretty good deal, I guess. I didn't look at any of the eBay prices for any of these, so I thought, bugger it, I'm celebrating, pay packet and stuff, so I thought I'd pick it up. So, yeah, let's say, they had more N64 games as well, at the shop, so I might, and they had PS1 games, there are a fair few more games as well. The shop that I bought it from does have retro games now and again, and this instance they had quite a lot. I didn't pick up. I got these, but some of these, but I didn't get all of them, obviously. So maybe if we go in again, pick up some more stuff for them. So yeah, £6. So yeah, that's the games for today. So any of these games, you let me know if you want me to, make a video on them, because all these games, I feel it'll be worth a video. Just let me know down below in the comment section, and up here you got videos. We've got things about Twitter and things. So yeah, just get in touch and say hello and request a video if you want, because all this is fun. So let me know what you reckon. Like, subscribe, comment if you like this kind of thing. Tell your friends and everything. So and in the words of Lenny Cyrus, it's in the word.